Hey guys, my name is Alyssa Roberts and this is my demo video for the Carnival Fun Squad. Alright, so a little bit about me. I am from a small town called Morristown, Tennessee, which a lot of people aren't familiar with. What they are familiar with is our neighbor, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, especially if they're big Dolly Parton fans, because Dolly Parton has her own theme park called Dollywood, located in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. But I'll get a little bit more into that in just a few. So a little bit more about me. I have grown up pretty much in the spotlight, okay? For 11 years I cheered. Not only was I a cheerleader, but I was always like front and center in all the dances, all the stunts, all the cheers, everything. Because in cheer, you have dance and you want to interact with the crowd, but you can't really like personally interact with the crowd. So what we have to do is you have to have like your facial expressions. That's your interaction. So because I always like had the best dance moves, I always had the best facials, and I was just so fun to watch, I was always in the front. And so I always had the most interaction with the crowd. And I would always get so many compliments of how loud I was, how like eye-catching, just everything. Well, I did that for about 11 years, and unfortunately I had to quit because I kept hurting my shoulders. It was awful. I was so upset, but that was a decision I had to make to help myself. Well, my career for dance was not over then. This was about my junior year of high school, and I got into a ministry, and it was a traveling ministry. We went to Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, Baltimore, New York City, like just so many different places, and we traveled these places just for dancing and singing. Mainly I only danced, but occasionally I would get up there and sing, but that was only when they needed extra singers, because she already had tons of singers. She didn't need me, so I just focused on dancing. So I've always been in front of a crowd. I did that for about 2 years, and then I quit when I got my job that I currently have. Back in high school, I was also in advanced choir. I didn't get into advanced choir until my sophomore year, but from sophomore year to senior year, I was in advanced choir. I always played in the musicals. I performed in the shows. Me and my friend were always like the duo that everyone loved to watch. They were so excited to find out like what we were going to sing and what we were going to perform. And then eventually I started singing some songs by myself, and so did she, but we were still always together. But we were always on stage, and we were the best to watch. Like, it was so fun. I always had such a great time being like front and center and just like showing what I can do, and pretty much just having people like watch me do my thing. Like, that is my favorite thing ever. Alright, now I'll tell you about my jobs. I have 2 jobs currently. One job I've had for about 2 years. I only work there about once a week now, but I am a sales associate. Well, I was a part-time sales associate at Journeys, which is a shoe store in my hometown. And then I moved to the Journeys in Pigeon Forge, and then I moved back, and then I moved to one in Knoxville, which is like another hour away. But when I moved in Knoxville, I became what we call the sales lead, which is the co-manager. Pretty much it's the part-time co-manager. So then I moved back to the one in my hometown where I originally started, and that's where I'm at now. Alright. So pretty much you can't work there unless you can interact with people and you're sociable, and pretty much that's what I am. I'm just super interactive, and I'm sociable, and I just love talking to people, and I know how to talk to people properly and correctly to where people don't get bored or feel awkward or uncomfortable, because the main goal for Journeys is to sell shoes, and if you're not sociable, you cannot sell. My second job is I am called Helping Hands at Dollywood, the theme park. No one really knows what Helping Hands is. Literally, I'll have people see my name tag and they'll see Alyssa Roberts Helping Hands and be like, do you do sign language or something? No, I don't. Here's the easiest way to explain it. Say you go to Dollywood, you get on a ride, get on Fire Chaser or something, and you see they all have on red. They all have the same uniforms on. Well, that means they work at that ride like 10 hours a day, and you'll always see the same people because that's where they work every single day. They work all season. I'm a little different. I work that ride, but I also work every other ride in the park. pretty much I have to learn how to operate every single ride. I have to learn tickets, tolls, parking, merchandise, foods, valet, like rentals, centralized measuring, etc., etc., etc. I have to learn everything, and I'll come into the park never knowing where I'm going that day, and they'll tell me, hey, this person called out, this person didn't show up, this person's sick and needs to go home, and that's where I'm going for the day. I could be switched around 10 different times that day, and I just have to be okay with it, because I have to learn, like, that is my job, that's my position, to learn everything so that I can go where they need me. So that shows like how driven I am, because my work hours are 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day I work. I usually work 4 to 5 days a week, and I love it, okay? People are like, wow, you work so much, you must be so tired. No, I literally love my job. I'm all around the park. I meet all types of guests. I meet all different types of workers, and because of that, that also shows like how friendly I can be, because I have to make friends with everybody that works there. And Dollywood employs 3,000 people. And because of that, like, that just shows I can be friendly. All right, for my example of talking in front of a crowd, pretty much at Dollywood, what we do is we have, in every single ride, we have dispatch booth. So what you do in the dispatch booth is you talk in a microphone, and you have to explain how you're going to get in the ride, how you're going to depart the ride, like you're going to hype the people up, like you just have to talk to the guests. And because I have to talk to the guests in every single ride, I try my best to like change what I'm going to say over the microphone, because the guests who've been waiting in line for like 30 minutes don't want to hear you say the same thing like over and over, so I just kind of change what I say. So I'm going to give you an example of Wild Eagle and Mystery Mine, because they're both different. Wild Eagle is obviously eagle themed. Mystery Mine is mine themed, and you can't say the same things on both of those rides. So I'm going to give you an example of what I say on both of those rides to show you how different they can be. Alright, I'm going to give you an example of me speaking from the time the train comes in to the time the train departs. Alright, Eagle Riders, welcome back. How'd you enjoy that flight? Woo! Awesome! Okay, when that bird comes to a complete stop and your silver gate's closed, you're going to unfasten that safety belt, pull down, push up your harness, grab all your loose articles you left in the bin, because I told you to leave them in the bin, and exit to the front, down the stairs, and through our gift shop. If you would like to ride again, we would love to see your beautiful faces, but you will need to exit to the front, down the stairs, and through the gift shop. Like I said before, please do not use our parent swap chains or emergency exits, for those are used for parent swaps and emergency exits. Crazy. Alright guys, these gates are opening for the new riders. New riders, come on in. Place all your loose articles in the bins to the sides for me. What's a loose articles? Loose articles include hats, backpacks, purses, cameras, cell phones, GoPros, and any other recording devices are not allowed on this ride or any other ride here at Dollywood. This is for your safety and the safety of others. Plus, if you don't want to lose it, I probably wouldn't have it, because you will lose it. I promise. Listen to the girl in the booth, because I don't lie. Alright guys, once you're seated and situated, go ahead and pull down that safety harness and fasten your safety belt. If you are having trouble, just wait right there. Our host will come by to assist you. Okay, at this point, the hosts are going to go by and they're going to check all the restraints, make sure everything's good. And on Wild Eagle, we have 4 different clears. I'm going to hear clear, 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 clear. Alright, all clear. Alright guys, your silver gates are swinging open. If you're ready to soar on the wings of an eagle, make some noise. Woo, yay. Alright guys, I'll see y'all back in 222. Here's the one for Mystery Mine. It's completely different. I'm going to do the same thing, act like it's coming in and acting like it's departing. Welcome back, miners. How'd you enjoy that ride? Woo. Alright, when your car comes to a complete stop, you are the winners of locker number 4. That's where all your stuff is located. Alright, it is now safe to exit to the right. Grab all your loose articles, exit down the stairs, and have a great rest of your day here at Dollywood. Alright, new miners. Gates are opening for the new miners. New miners, come on in. Pass all your loose articles to my friend on the right over here. He's going to come by and grab all of those for you. Don't cross the car, 'cause we'll come to you. It's a little service we provide that we like to call Sit Down and Give Us Your Stuff. We're kind of working on the name because not many people are fond of that one, but it'll work for now. Alright guys, once you're seated and situated, go ahead and pull down that restraint. The ride lasts a lot longer if you do. It's a lot safer too. We've only had one person roll on out of here with their restraint up, and I don't know if they liked it or not because they never came back to let me know. I'm just kidding. We would never let you go out with the restraint up. So go ahead and pull those down and watch your hands so our host can come by and check them. If you don't want us to hold your hand, I'd move your hand because we don't want to hold yours. Sorry. I'm sure you're great people and all, but we just really don't want to hold your hand. At this point, the hosts are going to check all the restraints. I'm going to get 2 different clears. Clear, clear. We got a 1, 2, all clear. Alright, miners, keep those eyes peeled for those mine rats. Watch out for that third drop, 'cause it's a doozy. And keep those boots on, 'cause you're gone. See ya, bye. And that's when the train leaves and the next train comes in. And that's pretty much all I said. That's it. That's what I do at Dollywood. I hope that was a good enough example for you guys. Attached, I also have videos of me singing, like on stage and performing. Obviously, you don't have to watch them. This video is already super long, but I just figured I'd attach them anyways, just in case. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you consider me for this job because I would absolutely love to have this job. Thank you for watching. I hope you consider me, and I hope to hear from you soon. Bye.